Hey YouTube. Getting a lot of filming done today apparently. Today is the Mauser M18 in 308. But first, I'll take the magazine out to show you it's unloaded. This is a Mauser's sort of entry into the affordable bolt-action hunting rifle market. Though supposedly this rifle is not actually made by Mauser. From what I've heard, it's actually a rebranded Sauer 100, or at least it takes Sauer 100 magazines. It doesn't have any markings on the magazine except for caliber, which is this can use 243 or 308 based on what rifle you put in. But from what I've seen online, it's either it's just compatible with Sauer 100 mags, or it's basically just a rebranded Sauer 100, not actually made by Mauser. So, got a 3-position safety right here. All the way back, it locks the trigger and the action. Middle position, still can operate the rifle. Safety off. Front position, with the red dot, that's your fire. It's a cock on open style bolt action, and is a push feed, not a standard claw feed. And you got your disassembly lever right there. You just push that in, and the bolt comes out. It's a 3-lug bolt, which seems to be somewhat standard for modern European hunting rifles. The synthetic stocks. It uses Remington 700 style scope bases, so it's pretty easy to mount a scope on this rifle, since there's plenty of scope bases available for the Remington 700. This particular model unfortunately does not have iron sights. It's just a plain thin profile barrel. Got the Mauser brand right here. It's hard to see because of the scope and the crappy lighting, honestly. German proof marks. It also has a storage compartment inside the buttstock. You push these two in, pops out, and you can put something in here or store something in here maybe. It's got like some foam padding in there, which I'm guessing if you're determined enough, you could probably rip that foam out and have some more space in there. It also has some rubber inserts right here on the grip and a little bit on the handguard right here, so it gives you a little bit extra grippy feeling. But it's a pretty quick and relatively lightweight rifle, which most hunting rifles usually are. I actually got this when they were first brought into the country in 2018, and ever since then they've released more models and calibers for this thing, but at least as far as the United States goes, the only ones I've been able to find has been just the standard model, while in Europe they got this with iron sights. This one, it's got like a green stock and a slightly shorter barrel, and they even got some tactical versions of it now. Here's one of the scope, is just a Nikon scope I just threw on there. But it's a very smooth rifle. Like probably one of the slickest bolts I've ever experienced. And also its trigger is very, very light. There's a distinct wall. There's like almost no pullback at all. It just breaks. It's supposedly adjustable. I think there's a Allen screw right in here that you adjust a length of the weight that you put on the trigger. But I never messed with it. I just left it the way it came from the factory. But yeah, so far I've been fairly impressed with this rifle. I just like to go to a range and actually shoot it for groupings. Oh, and it appears to be a free floating as well. I don't think the advertising actually said it was, but it appears to be free floated for what that's worth to you. Yeah, look at the air sides so you can get too good a look at that. So you gotta get the camera to not focus on the background. So you can see the Mauser, or maybe not. There sort of is right there. Once again, I apologize for my shooting location. But it's not really anywhere in where I'm living at right now is particularly good lighting conditions. That's also conducive to shooting videos. It's a 5-round magazine. I've been thinking of seeing if I could find a... Supposedly Boyd's makes some wooden furniture for it, so maybe I might pick up one of those eventually, and along with maybe 1 or 2 more magazines. Either that or go the opposite direction, maybe rattle can this rifle and give it a camo paint job. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. My only real gripe with this thing, other than not having iron sights, is it has a plastic trigger guard that's part of the stock. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I just prefer a metal trigger guard separate from the stock. Anyway, have a nice day.